Today on High Now, if you're not in the Christmas spirit yet, you surely will be after you take a drive through the Show Aloha Land. We're taking you inside the light show. Then, look out for Santa and Tutumele, how you can still enjoy the Honolulu city lights. Plus,
we're checking out the brand new Kahala Market by Foodland, and this is no ordinary market.
This and more right now on High Now.
I'm Kanoe Gibson.
And I'm Kainoa Carlson. There's only 20 days left until Christmas, so if you've driven past Aloha Stadium, you've probably seen that massive Christmas tree that's lighting it all up.
It is really beautiful, and those are all lights from the Show Aloha Land, a drive-through event perfect to ring in the season and celebrate the holidays with your loved ones. And it's all for a good cause.
Yeah, that's right. Kanoe and some of the other Ohana here at High Now got a chance to check it out with their families. Take a look.
If you aren't in the Christmas spirit yet, you surely will be after you take a drive through the Show Aloha Land. Over 1 million lights with proceeds helping those in need.
Show Aloha Land started 3 months ago. The city canceled the Honolulu City Lights, so I wanted to do something special for the community and then also give back to my charity, which is a win-win for everyone. And so that's how Show Aloha Land started. It took a lot of collaboration from so many people. I mean, my staff, we were out here until dark 30 every single night for the past 2 weeks. Teamwork all the way.
This is so cute.
You're gonna experience 15 to 20 minutes to drive through the show. Take your time to the show. When you're done, come out, enjoy some of the food at Intense Grinds, then sit in front of the mega tree for an hour. Whoever, just take your time. We have enough parking stalls here. We can spend as long as you want here. The show is 53 minutes long. You won't see the same thing twice for 53 minutes. So I wanted to make an environment. It's like going to the movies, about an hour and a half. I didn't want to just do 20 minutes in the show and just head home. Everything is through FM transmitters. 88.5 is a station.
Look at that!
We have 14 songs that it rolls through on the cycle, and all the music plays choreographed from the light. Show Aloha Challenge has been going since March 22nd. We raised over, including this show with our sponsors on this show, we're at 1.7 million in donations. We've done over 3 million pounds of food. We've done 400,000 hot meals to individual seniors' homes. We were on all islands. We continue to do 1,000 food boxes every week right now. Go online to showalohachallenge.com or Show Aloha Land. All tickets have to be purchased online. From January 3rd to January 9th, that is Make-A-Wish Hawaii's week. We give 15% of our sales to Make-A-Wish. There's just not enough joy in the world right now. People, you gotta stay away. Kids, they cannot play with their friends. They can't, half of them not even going to school. And then Christmas, the joyous time of the year, gets taken away from us too. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. Not gonna happen.
Brought to you by Show Aloha Land, a holiday wonderland from First Hawaiian Bank.
Today on High Now, we're checking out the brand new Kahala Market. This place has got local sourcing, local food, and a brand new all-day eatery. Chef, what makes this Foodland different, unique from the other locations?
Well, Kahala Market's different. It's a smaller store. The selection is a lot more natural, gourmet. But we also went crazy on grab and go. We've got all these new bakery items. Of course, we have our calabash that you've seen before. If you want a la carte stuff, you can take sides and mains. We have kits, so you can do like a cheeseburger slider kit, street tacos, and you can do pizzas. And then we did all new grab and goes. We've got wraps, new salads. We do these power bowls that are really cool. New sandwiches, all new snacks. So we got cool stuff like this in Italian bistro snack pack, which is really nice. And we got new dips. We did baba ganoush here. We've got tzatziki. We're making our own yogurts. We have our own probiotic drinks. We wanted to have even more food options. So if you want to eat now, we have this counter that we have a bunch of different proteins, vegetable sides, and starches. So you could come here and get grilled flank steak with fingerling potatoes and grilled broccolini. Pizza's big, right? So in this store, we're doing 12-inch pizzas. You can also do your custom. We have different versions that we've set. If you're feeling something different, we can do custom for you too. And of course, poke, right? Hawaii's home for poke. We've got all of your favorites in this store. All of the ahi's fresh. And we have a new poke here we're excited about. It's a kabayaki ahi. More dressings, more marinades. We did pickled vegetables. We added a whole soup line. We added way more broths and sauces for you to take home. You know, we're into this beautiful wine selection that we have here. Champagne, Proseccos, all your sparklers. We call this our little cellar here. We've got really nice selection of rare bourbons and ryes in here. I'm gonna leave you with Chef Colin, and he's gonna give you the hookup.
Chef Colin, where are we?
Oh, you're in our newest restaurant, Et Al. This is a new venture for Foodland. It's a neighborhood restaurant with really good, well-executed food, sourced as much as local as possible.
When you walk into this place and you look around, this is a different energy.
You can come in with friends, family, and just enjoy really good food. Lobster roll is probably gonna be our #1 seller. We get lobster from Nova Scotia. Everything else is pretty much local. We get our buns baked fresh made pastas. Make a bolognese with lamb, kale lamb. We got some crispy kale and some shaved pecorino.
Yeah, the kale kind of just zaps you as soon as you bite into it. Different texture too.
Yep, and then we have our short rib arancini. So it's braised short rib, super tender, celery root. We have a truffle aioli, and then there's a Gruyere. We do breakfast, lunch, dinner. We have brunch on the weekends.
I think we're a nice addition to the neighborhood and the community. We're looking forward to further serving it.
Brought to you by Kahala Market by Foodland.
Such an ono place, you got to check it out. Now, the Honolulu City Lights is a time-honored tradition, and while you can still drive by and visit Santa and Tutu Mele, a special TV broadcast will also be airing throughout December so that you and your ohana can enjoy the annual event together. Now, joining us today is Loretta Jardine, Friends of Honolulu City Lights Executive Director. Aloha, Loretta, how are you?
Hi, aloha, great, thank you.
So happy you're here. Now, what's different this year because of the pandemic?
Yes, you know, we have limited our displays on the grounds of Honolulu City Lights. However, we will have our iconic Shaka Santa and Tutu Mele. They're sitting at the fountain. Also a big Christmas tree that's newly decorated by our creator and designer, Owen Ho. We highly encourage drive-by viewing.
Awesome. Now, I understand there's going to be no parade this year, but there is still something else planned to take its place. Tell us about it.
Thank you. Yes, no parade, no opening night, no tree lighting ceremony, but we do have a 1-hour TV special. You know, when you watch a parade online, or if you go to it live in person, you get this feeling of joy and warmth, and it really kicks off the holiday season. So when we're planning this 1-hour video, that was really, really important to us to bring those feelings, to life. We want to share with you that on this video, you're going to learn a lot about our humble beginnings all the way to where we are today, the grand, large celebration.
We can't wait for it now. Loretta, so many hands, different people come and they offer their time and kokua to help put it all together. How does it come together each year?
Well, the Friends of Honolulu City Lights, who are a nonprofit dedicated to supporting our city through fundraising and coordination. The Friends of Honolulu City Lights, we meet as early as March to start planning, because keeping this tradition is so important to us. We want to give a warm mahalo to our diamond sponsors, Hawaiian Electric, Olelo, and First Hawaiian Bank for making all of this possible.
Loretta, how can everyone support this great event that's coming up?
Yes, thank you. You know, we the Friends create an ornament every year, at least one. This year's ornament honors our first responders, our essential workers, and the community. Without all of us, we wouldn't have such a safe and healthy environment. You can go to the Friends of Honolulu City Lights at honolulucitylights.org, or you can go to Macy's on Oahu and First Hawaiian Bank on Oahu. I do have it here. I just want to share that it's in a nice box ready for gifting. You'll see Shaka Santa Tutu Mele in front of the fountain, our big tree with all of the supporters. We're all in this together.
Loretta, it's so awesome. Tutu, Mele, and Shaka Santa are always welcomed images every time around this holiday season. It makes everyone feel good. So mahalo to you and to everyone for all the cool you've done to make this event continue to take place. We'll have all this information up on HiNowDaily.com.
Thank you.
Brought to you by Hawaiian Electric.
Calling all brunch lovers, we're giving you a closer look at Duraku Waikiki's new sake brunch menu. Plus, how you can win a $100 Hele Gas gift card at this weekend's Dine and Shop pop-up. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Hi Now Weekender. The Dine and Shop pop-up is back at the Aloha Stadium tomorrow. And in addition to food and products from local vendors, you can also check out a display from Windward Dodge Chrysler Jeep. And here with us today is Jerry V, General Manager at Windward Dodge Chrysler Jeep. Aloha, Jerry.
Aloha, how are you?
Good, thank you. Thanks for being here. You know, why is Windward Dodge Chrysler Jeep participating in the Aloha Stadium swap meet? I think a lot of people are excited about this.
Well, you know, it's something to get out in the community. You see hundreds of vendors from around the world there. It's a great deal. Also with the restaurants being there, I think it's something nice for us to get out there and get in the fresh air and have our staff out there meeting people.
Absolutely. Now, you're in the car business. Businesses obviously affected by this pandemic. How has it been for you guys and people buying cars?
Oh, it's been a tremendous impact on us from the time in March till now. I think the word is flexibility. We've really had to deal with inventory issues and restrictions with CDC guidelines. But at the end of the day, I think it's changed the car buying experience into an actual better experience for our consumers.
Yeah, you know, you gotta always find the positive, right, coming out of all of this, I guess. Well, let's get back to the swap meet. What can attendees expect to see at Aloha Stadium?
Well, like I said, you're gonna see hundreds of vendors from around the world in our great open air swap meet. Also, you're gonna see highlighted restaurants out there and food trucks each week. And of course, our guys, you're gonna see out there with featuring our Jeep products. Also, you're going to have a chance to win a $100 Hele gift card if you stop by and see us. Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so how do we enter that? How do they win that?
All you got to do is come by and talk to one of our guys at the Windward Dodge Chrysler Jeep and Ram tent, and we'll get you entered into the contest.
Easy peasy. So we got food, we got shopping, and a chance to win a $100 gift card, and of course talking about cars as well. Jerry, what else is happening that's new at Windward Dodge Chrysler Jeep?
Well, I could tell you something that I'm really proud of is we actually won the Best Places to Work award this year through Pacific Business News for medium-sized businesses. I think that is an attestant to our organization for just the times of change and our employees getting behind us and really enjoying the organization they work for.
That's amazing, Jerry. Well, I know how that goes because Hawaii News Now has also been voted as one of the best places to work. So congratulations to you guys. That's quite an honor.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, well, thank you again for being here and sharing all that's going on at the Aloha Stadium Swap Meet and Marketplace. You'll also be able to find a number of local restaurants and vendors at the pop-up. If you're craving a burger, you can stop by the Honolulu Burger Company's booth. Takeout and delivery are also available at honoluluburgerco.com, and you can even pay online. They're also offering limited dine-in at the restaurant, and you can also find them at the KCC Farmers Market. Or if you're craving Thai, Olay's Thai Express will also be there too. Pick up some veggie pad Thai noodles, lemongrass fried chicken, yum, pork spring rolls, even satay chicken and garlic pork sticks. You can find Olay's Thai Express in Aiea, Chinatown, and at farmers markets around Oahu. Both locations are offering takeout and delivery, but you can also dine outside at Olay's in Chinatown. And finally, check out Sweet Treats by Chris. Her specialties include flavored buttered mochi, s'mores bars, energy bars, and mini macarons. Oh my goodness. And her line of lemon peel gummies and wet gummies are made with a signature special sauce. But if you're looking for something savory, her most popular items are the smoked marlin dips. Super ono. You can find the Sweet Treats by Chris storefront at Pearl Ridge Uptown. So be sure to head to the Aloha Stadium tomorrow and support local. We'll have more info on the Dine and Shop pop-up on HiNowDaily.com.
Brought to you by Farmers Insurance Hawaii.
It's one of the most popular sushi spots in Waikiki. We're here at Doraku with the owner, Kevin Aoki. We're going to talk a little bit about the renovations and what's to come for your folks' restaurant in the future.
We opened this restaurant 12 years ago. It's my first one that I built and opened, so I'm really excited that we've lasted over 10 years. Last year we did a full renovation. You come in, the whole bar is all renovated, the whole restaurant looks almost brand new. When I opened Doraku, I wanted to make it like a really fun theatrical environment. When I was thinking about that, in Japan they have these gastropubs, they're called izakayas. They serve great food, great drinks in a lively atmosphere. When creating Doraku, I wanted to do kind of the same thing. We have amazing sushi, we have some really inventive stuff. These are some of my favorite rolls. It's called the Spicy Tuna Deluxe. It's got kaiwari, takuan, unagi sauce on there. This has got to be one of my favorites. It's got natto in there, which is fermented soybeans. Probably the most healthiest thing you can eat. Here, for those spicy lovers, it's called a Gata Fire. Jalapenos. We make this sauce with habanero inside there. If you like spice, this is what you want. Gas, it's very efficient, it's very consistent, and it brings out all the flavors of the food. So gas is really important. All of my restaurants have gas. On the grill side, we have miso butterfish, which is very popular for us. Just melts in your mouth. Steak fried rice. So it's on a hot skillet. There's some vegetables, edamame, carrots, onions, and it's our special sauce. Cook it right in front of the customer like this. Entertainment.
The secret sauce gives it the kick. That is so good. You guys are adding something to the menu in November. It's called the Sake Sunday Brunch. Tell us about it.
Yeah, we're really excited about it. Start off with this Aoki sake, which is unpasteurized. Only one in the United States that's unpasteurized. Usually sake is pasteurized in the mash and then also at the end before they bottle it. And we're able to bring it here. That's why it's in a can. So the sun won't affect its quality and the shelf life is very short. It brings out all the flavors of the food.
Kanpai.
Kanpai. It's like a 3-course meal. First course comes with a poached egg with some fruits. We have aoki sake with mottled strawberries with champagne. The second course, make your own sushi. So we're going to teach you how to roll your own hand rolls. Left hand, out, put this on there. This is what we call the belt. So the rough side goes up, put the belt right there like that. And then take one of these sushi rice with vinegar in there, push it down like that. Get the wasabi, grab a little heat, put it on the side of the roll like that. Spicy hamachi, spicy tuna or crab.
Can we go a little of everything?
You can.
Is that breaking any rules? No?
There's no rules in the hand roll. And you get little veggies in here. These are kaiwaris here. Put the belt up and then start rolling.
Stay with me.
You got it.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
The ingredients are so fresh. And I've never made it this nice.
The third course, popcorn shrimp, chicken karaage, our famous miso butterfish, ends with a lychee martini. We've opened 2008, and every year we're growing, and we open a second restaurant on Kapiolani. Hawaii has really become the home of Doraku.
Brought to you by Hawaii Gas.
Today on Hi Now, there's beef jerky and then there's fish jerky. Today we're trying out some snacks from Punahele from the Deep Blue.
And they make the perfect stocking stuffers. See which flavors you'll be adding to your list when Hi Now returns.
Welcome back to Hi Now Weekender. The Hawaii Youth Symphony is celebrating 56 years of music education during He Makana o Nā Mele, the gift of music. The virtual gala will premiere December 8th on KHNL to raise funds for the organization's many programs. Joining us with more is Randy Wong, president of the Hawaii Youth Symphony. Aloha, Randy, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. Doing good. Nice to see you, Kanoa.
You too. Now, what makes this year's Nā Mele Gala so unique? Tell us about it.
Well, first of all, it's on television, so it's very, very special. Secondly, we're working with Hawaii Tourism Japan. We've got some great program support from them. Made it possible for us to collaborate virtually with junior orchestras from Hawaii's sister cities in Dosanko, Ehime, Fukuoka, Hiroshima, and Okinawa. Very, very exciting for our kids to be able to work with their counterparts in Japan.
Yeah, very cool. Everyone's had to adapt differently during this distance learning phase we're doing. How has HYS managed to do it?
Well, you know, we never stopped making music, so we've been holding these virtual programs through our online learning platform, HYS Plus. We're able to bring in kids from the neighbor islands all across the state, and even we got some kids from the mainland that join us every week, learn about music, become the best versions of themselves.
What is the significance of music in uncertain times like these? You know, this is a way for people to be uplifted and, you know, feel good in a time where so much people need happiness.
Well, I think you hit it right on the head. People need happiness, and through the joy of music, we're really able to, you know, reach hearts and minds. Music is something that is just such a well of resilience. And the more opportunity we have for kids to learn music, hold an instrument, the better our community is going to be.
Yeah, how has HYS been able to pull off this year's gala?
Well, you know, thanks to the support of really outstanding schools and teachers, our kids have been able to rehearse virtually through our online platform. And so they've been practicing every week, and then we were able to kind of pull them together through the magic of television. Thanks to Hawaii News Now, great partners and champions for our vision to make music a right and not a privilege. So when you see those kids performing on our show, just know that there are dozens of other kids who weren't on screen also playing along.
Absolutely, a lot of kokua goes into it. Now, how will funds from this year's Na-Mele Gala impact the Hawaii Youth Symphony?
Well, as I mentioned, we have a vision to make music a right. And so what that means is providing programs so that kids of all backgrounds, regardless of geography or financial considerations, can participate. So funds raised will help us to keep tuition low. It will help us to get instruments into the hands of every child that wants one. Help us to continue to support all of the great programs that are already in our musical community. If you tune in, you'll be really celebrating the power of music for our youth.
Now, Randy, real quick, before I let you go, if people want more information on the gala, how can they get it?
Well, they can tune in to hawaiinewsnow.com/HYS. They can also go to our event page, hiyouthsymphony.givesmart.com.
Awesome. Now make sure everyone tune in. Great music for a great cause. Mahalo to you, Randy, for everything that you folks are doing. We'll have this whole segment up on HiNowDaily.com.
As a company, we want to offer our followers and our customers more than just a seafood snack, but more so a premium product that's unique and represents what Hawaii has to offer and the best Hawaii has to offer. So we know that a lot of our customers are either from the islands or either Hawaiians living abroad. So our online store gives us the opportunity to send Hawaii to their homes wherever they may be. Our research and development team especially is very passionate about developing new flavors and developing new products so that we can give something our customers enjoy. We're able to launch our smoked taco as well as our dried aqua chips, and that has been well received by the public. And we've been expanding our online site as well as putting our product in stores, all of which you can find on the retailers tab on our website, punahelehawaii.com. Our research and development team have been working tirelessly on developing some new products, which we actually have in-house for you to try, and it's our dry tegu with Alaskan cod.
That's right, and Kanoe and I are in the High Now kitchen. We're gonna try some of the punahele jerkies. These are the new ones, the aku chips, the smoked taco, and the dried tegu, all of these in time for the holidays.
You are speaking my language. I think we should try the aku first.
Good crunch, nice and light.
I really love it because it doesn't have that really fishy flavor that aku tends to have. This nice crunch, nice and light, perfectly salted. I love it.
Smoked taco, another one of their new ones?
This is the one that you have to have at, parties when you go to parties.
This is poo-poo style.
That's really good.
How's the texture on that bad
I
boy?
like it. A little more chewy, but that's exactly how taco is. I love that smoky flavor. That's delicious.
And to finish this off, the dried tegu.
Ooh.
Gotta try this one. This one looks loaded with flavor. You can see the sauce.
I love tegu.
Ooh, you can smell it. That smells good.
That's like tegu steaks.
Oh, this is good.
Spice, little sweet.
A little bit of heat, a little sweet and savory.
I think that's my winner.
Yeah.
The holidays coming up, we actually have a limited edition holiday gift bag that will be available on our site, and customers can ship them to their loved ones either locally or overseas. And also, as a surprise discount, we have a 20% off code. If you use the code HINOW for our customers that are viewing this, we'll give them 20% off until the 21st. As always, we offer free shipping on all US orders, and you can follow us on Instagram at punahele.hawaii, our Facebook, Punahele High, and our website, punahelehawaii.com.
Brought to you by Punahele Hawaii.
Coming up on High Now, we're at City Meal checking out all the affordable gift ideas for everyone on your wish list.
We're showing you some gifts perfect for the gardener in your life after the break.
Welcome back. If you're looking to support local this holiday season, don't forget to check out the Pop-Up Makeke. The online marketplace supports hundreds of Hawaii businesses, and you can get a closer look at the products during the live show every Sunday at 8 on KHNL. And we had some products right here in the High Now studio. Kanoe, what do you have set up over there?
Well, hello. I mean, why wouldn't you want to get these one-of-a-kind pieces? I mean, like this little kimono shirt from Kira. How cute is that? And I tell you what, print on print is the thing this year.
There you go.
But really, you can check out all of these amazing products as we take a look here at our table. We've got stuff for the men. We've got stuff for the women. We have things for even your dogs. Look at these amazing leashes. I hear that these leashes are especially good for the dogs who are a little bit on the crazy side or Kalohe side. You know, got a lot more energy. These are really great. They've got a swivel on there. And then I'm gonna take a look here at this shirt. It's got a little QR code on it, and I was curious about it, so I wanted to see what, because like this is the new thing now, right? You have a,
right.
oh, it's not happening. My phone doesn't, okay. It was doing it earlier, but this is from Rep Your Ili, and this QR code on these t-shirts take you directly to their website, which I was like, brilliant. Everybody needs to be doing that. I mean, you see those on the menus nowadays, right? So this is really cool. More than 12,000 unique products from hundreds of local vendors at the Pop-Up Makeke. And again, this is 8 p.m. on KHNL on Sundays. Make sure to also check out the Pop-Up Makeke storefront in Pearl Ridge. That is within the Manaola Hawaii store at Pearl Ridge Center, and it is where you can go and actually see all of these products, you know, right in front of you before you buy. So check that out. And once again, free shipping. Make sure you look it all up. We'll have more information on the pop-up on HighNowDaily.com.
Aloha gang, we're back at City Mill with some awesome Christmas gardening gift ideas. Iris is here, she's gonna tell us all about them.
We have this great plant caddy. What's great about this plant caddy is it actually comes off, it fits on 5-gallon buckets, so you can fold this up. It holds all your tools, your hats, throw dirt in there, take it out with you, and you can carry it to wherever you're gardening. This is a great idea. We also have this little scooter. You can pull it around, sit on it, garden, it opens up. You can fill it with other stuff. Comes with a little bucket. It also holds up to 200 pounds.
Awesome.
Yeah, so you can sit on it.
I can't, but I got what you mean.
Okay, someone can. Okay, we also carry these great local plant pouches. They're fabric pouches. Plants go in them. So if you buy anthurium or poinsettia plant, put it on there and it looks great on the inside. It really helps decorate the house too for the season. The last thing we have is this great cart. It's really, you can move it. It stores all your long handle tools, so you can put your rakes and shovels, small tools also. This is a really great area for you to actually plant plants in it. They have shelving units here that actually pulls out, so you can put things in it if you need to pull stuff out. A big area to hold more dirt and pots. People who have small spaces, this is a great alternative to having stuff in sheds and stuff like that. Nationally, they say between 16 or 24 million people started gardening. Whoa. In the entire country. So there's a lot of people who want to do this. So this is a really good opportunity to get them all started. Come to any City Mill location. We have 8 locations in the island. All stores will be carrying this. Or you can visit us on citymill.com.
Brought to you by City Mill.
In this week's Ask an Expert, we're talking about masks, when you should wear them, when you should wash them, and are you wearing them properly?
The first thing to remember is the idea is to cover the nose and the mouth, right? So this is what we're concerned about, so that when we cough and sneeze, those droplets don't, get on other people or they don't come on us. So the first thing to always do is to remember to wash your hands or sterilize with your hand sanitizer or whatever you have at home. And the idea is to touch the face or the area of the face that's going to be touched by the mask as little as possible. So you grab, after washing your hands, you grab the ends of your mask and then you just place over and over your ears so that you're not actually touching your face. And if you have a mask that allows for covering over the nose, then you touch the outside and then touch very gently, as little as possible, to spread over your nose and your mouth. And ideally it comes sort of under your chin. For those people who have chronic lung disease like asthma, remembering to take their albuterol inhaler 15 minutes before exercising. Those of us who are lucky enough to have really strong cardio baseline will probably be affected by this less. But for the rest of us, just stopping and taking a breath, taking deep breaths in, and then resuming slowly. If you're going to be within proximity of anyone that's not your immediate household or in your household, you need to have a mask on. So unfortunately, that means at the beach as well. But if you're going to be sitting on the sand, lounging on the beach, you're equally at risk of passing something to someone sitting on the beach. So if you're just walking to the beach or sitting on the sand, you really should have a mask on. In my medical opinion, we should be wearing a mask when we're out of our house. In the comfort of your home, you're welcome to walk around without a mask on, but anytime you're walking around in your neighborhood, anytime you're literally out of your house where you will be around others who are not in your immediate household, you really should be wearing a mask. And that includes walking to the beach, that includes walking to your place of exercise, all those things. Anywhere where you can come into contact with someone that is not in your household, you should be wearing a mask. Well, another question I've gotten a lot is how often to wash your mask. Homemade, the cloth, the cotton masks really should be washed daily. So the idea is you have 7 masks, right? And then you do a load of laundry once a week, or you wash your mask daily.
Brought to you by oneoahu.org.
Coming up, the pop-up makeke pops up at Pearl Ridge. Learn how designer Manaola is getting involved and helping other local vendors. Details after the break.
The pop-up makeke has been the perfect way to shop online for local crafts and gifts. But if you're the type who likes to see what you're getting before you buy, you can now check out the pop-up makeke store in the brand new Manaola retail space at Pearl Ridge.
Manaola was involved really from the beginning of pop-up makeke. When the pandemic hit, it impacted one of the most important pieces to Hawaii, and that was Mary Monarch. Kuhio with CNHA was doing this amazing pop-up makeke, and we knew we had to be involved. And so we started off with a partnership in the beginning as a vendor with pop-up makeke, and that's evolved now moving into set design, production, and then now this beautiful space with Washington Prime at Pearl Ridge Shopping Center, and then pop-up makeke also joining forces with us, giving access to so many great artisans.
Yes.
So this is about 5,000 square feet of retail space.
This retail space really celebrates Hawaii and the beautiful art, culture, and history of our Hawaii'ne. And in our pop-up makeke side, we have amazing lauhala works. We have lei hulu, amazing local makers and tasters of all kinds of products, from things for the keiki, even babies. We have baby stuff, bedding, home interior, native crafts, accessories, fashion. These are things that are heirloom. We pass them on. All the proceeds actually go directly to these vendors.
100%.
100%, and you're getting it directly from the makers. So if you're looking at getting deals on traditional native crafts, this is the time to go ahead and make that investment.
So we are open from 11 to 7, Monday through Saturday, and 12 to 6 on Sunday. We are letting in 25 to 30 people at a time, but we have a wonderful app that you just download right onto your phone. You check in, there's no line. We'll just text you on your phone to let you know when you can come back in. There's popupmakeke.com, or you can tune in to their live shows every Sunday at 8 p.m.
It's about time to see all of our young Kanaka really start to stand up and be a part of our cultural narrative and really become those storytellers, which is such a Hawaiian thing, just to take that inspiration and create the amazing products that they do. And it truly is, I believe, a part of pioneering our local businesses into the next phase and really setting them all up for the future.
Together is the only way.
Together is the only way.
Brought to you by Pop-Up Makeke.
COVID-19 has been in the islands for less than a year, and every day we're learning more about the acute sickness and its long-term effects. On today's Ask an Expert, we brought your questions to Dr. Bennett Louie from Hawaii Pacific Health.
Most young, healthy people will recover from COVID-19 in about 2 weeks or so. Only about 1 in 20 end up in the hospital. However, we're learning that quite a few of them can have long-term symptoms lasting more than a month. Some of the long-term effects of COVID include fatigue, sometimes severe, cough, shortness of breath, headaches, loss of smell, and joint pain. The sense of smell usually comes back within the first week or two. A lot of them have cognitive difficulties, we call brain fog. Anxiety and depression are also common. Serious problems like heart failure, chronic lung problems, memory, and emotional problems can also occur. Over time, we're learning that long-term problems can happen in every part of the body. Most patients will remain home in isolation. However, it's crucial for them to be monitored very closely for the first 10 to 14 days. At HPH, our primary care doctors can enlist a COVID virtual monitoring program that maintains daily contact with active COVID-19 patients, either by telephone or through an app. Patients can also be seen through virtual visits with their primary care doctor, or in some cases be seen at a special evaluation center set up just for COVID-related problems. Recognizing that over 10% of patients with COVID-19 have long-term effects, and with a surge going on, we're going to have quite a few with long-term complications from COVID. We've also started at HPH a very exciting new program just for people with long-term symptoms. So we are coordinating a group with some amazing specialists in cardiology, neurology, pulmonology, psychology, and working on a program to help our primary care doctors take care of these patients with persistent symptoms after COVID. We've all got to wear masks. We've all got to avoid overcrowding. There's free COVID testing available in our community. I would recommend that if you have any concerns about COVID or symptoms or possible exposure, that you contact your regular doctor first. Get tested if you have any concern at all.
Brought to you by oneoahu.org.
Coming up, it's known as the lunchtime facelift. See the minimally invasive treatment from Elite Health Hawaii that can help soften those age lines. Details after the break. As we age, we begin to notice those fine lines and sagging, and you may not be up for the facelift, but Elite Health Hawaii has a minimally invasive procedure called PDO threads, and I've nominated my sister Mila here to get a lunchtime facelift.
PDO threads are polydiaxanone threads. Some of the PDO threads are for lifting, and some of them are just for collagen generation, and some of them can have a filling effect as well. This will leave you looking perfectly natural. I always tell people you're going to get about a 20 to 30% improvement with each procedure that we do. It takes me about an hour and a half to do it. Almost all of that time is the numbing process. I do the anesthetic in 3 layers, the cream. By the time I'm done, that area is usually quite numb. And that will last for about an hour to 2 hours, depending on the person. So it's similar to when you go to the dentist and your cheek will feel numb. We also only need to make one little pilot hole for the cannula, and I just wiggle it through the skin, and then I'll hold onto the thread and I'll pull the cannula out and the thread will remain. The little bit larger threads, those ones have little one-way barbs on them, and we tunnel them underneath the skin, and then we move the skin back into place over the top of the thread, and those little barbs will hold it in place. They'll dissolve over the course of a few months, and then when they're dissolving, they're going to be leaving a permanent band of collagen in that area. Your body just wraps it in collagen. The overall effect of those lifting threads is going to last about 12 to 18 months, so it's something that you want to continue to do as sort of part of your anti-aging regimen. They're smaller threads, they just slide in there, and then over the course of about 3 to 4 weeks, they stimulate more collagen production, and they also dissolve a little more quickly, maybe in about 3 months, but the effect remains because the collagen remains. And then there are some that have a little bit of a coil to them, so they have a little bit of a volumizing effect. Doing it earlier rather than later is going to be more helpful. We can get a better effect, and then we can stave off the real sagging by doing it a little bit earlier. So that's why they call it the lunchtime facelift, because you can come at lunchtime, I can do this procedure, and then you can go back to work. We've been doing this procedure for as long as anybody in Hawaii at this point, and I've probably done more than most people. And I actually am an instructor for AIAM, and I go around and I do trainings for other physicians and nurse injectors on how to do the PDO threads.
Truly a lunchtime facelift.
If you're interested in the PDO threads, you'd like more information, you can find that on our website at elitehealthhawaii.com, on our Facebook page. Then you can find me on Instagram at Scott Sanderson MD, or you can call our office at 523-5483.
Brought to you by Elite Health Hawaii.
Hawaii's real estate has been surprisingly booming, and it could be a good time to start a career here. Well, we spoke with Realtor Jared Sampson from Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Hawaii Realty to get an update on the market and the industry.
This has been a really competitive market for the people out there that are looking for buying and selling homes. So right now we're seeing historically low interest rates. And so there's opportunities out there for both buyers and sellers. Really the first thing is to assemble your team. So first you'll need a realtor who you can trust, who's going to be an advocate for you and somebody who will listen to you. Secondly, you'll need a loan officer. Once you have those two parts of your team assembled, the realtor can take care of the rest. And also Berkshire Hathaway Home Services actually hosts first-time home buyer workshops. So they're actually held online right now through Zoom meeting. And we have lenders on there. We have in-house lenders from Guaranteed Rate. We also have the president, Earl Lee, and Tracy Bradley talking, and also Scott Bradley talking about the current real estate market and what it really takes to get into your first home. So anybody can really sign up. If you're interested in it, you can actually visit our website, bhhshawaii.com. And if you also wanted to reach out to a real estate agent, they could also send you a link to the Zoom invite as well. I definitely feel, as far as working for Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, I feel the support. I feel that there's always training involved on a weekly basis, hosts of meetings weekly. But I think I would say the biggest thing for a new agent is definitely the training classes that Berkshire Hathaway offers, and especially the RISE program, because it is an in-depth view of what it takes to be a real estate agent, what you can expect, but also providing all the tools necessary to really just perform at your best and also be the advocate for your client. During the RISE program, I opened and closed my very first sale with the mentor of my broker, Karen Shaughnessy. I felt very confident, I felt very supportive from Karen and also from the Berkshire Hathaway team at all our locations, if I had any questions or if I was helped in any way. And if you are interested in pursuing a career, I would recommend it. I'm my own boss, I set my own hours, enjoy helping a lot of people, so that as far as getting that satisfaction out of it, it's huge for me. So on a day-to-day basis, you're showing houses, you're doing open houses, but you're mostly being an advocate for the people who are really looking into buying homes or selling their homes, as far as knowing the local market, knowing the interest rates, and actually having a vast connection to people that can help you, say if it's a plumber or you just want to be the word of sound and just make sure that all their questions are answered. So really the first step would be reaching out to Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, and we actually have a Zoom online tour, like a 360 view of what it's like to be an agent. If you're interested in learning more, you can visit Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Hawaii.com/careers.
Brought to you by Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Hawaii Realty.
Coming up, we're taking a trip to the Philippines. Well, not really. We're actually here at Windward Mall because Pampanga Kitchen has opened a 5th location. See some of its authentic Filipino dishes when Hi Now returns. If you didn't know it, I'm a quarter Filipino, so I do get a little bit excited when a new Filipino restaurant opens. And today we're here at Windward Mall checking out Pampanga Kitchen.
Welcome to Pampanga Kitchen. So our first store opened in 2015 in Oahu. Pampanga is the culinary capital of the Philippines. That's where I learned how to cook, how to appreciate a lot of good Filipino food. Very traditional Filipino food with modern flavors, a lot of delicious flavors. We pride ourselves in our attention to details. We use the freshest ingredients. Windward Mall in Kaneohe, it's a destination. A lot of people come here. So we're here, ready to serve the community. And of course, it's so convenient cooking with Hawaii gas. As you can see, consistent heat, very, very easy to use. You got the best service. You can cook it really fast. So there you have it, We have the pork guisantes, and we have the pork adobo. Oh no, perfect.
Al, you have brought out the feast. I can't wait any longer. What do we have
Yes.
here? Ooh, the breakfast
Okay, so
plate.
we have spam, longaniza, 2 pieces of egg, and jasmine rice.
Delicious.
Pancit. All right.
One of my favorites,
Yeah.
and it's bursting with flavor. There's a lot going
Yeah,
on.
there's a lot of flavor in there.
Nice and healthy, very fresh.
Adobo.
There's a depth of flavor in your adobo that I haven't tasted.
Yeah,
I'm a believer.
All right. Pork and peas.
Fresh vegetables in there.
Yeah.
You can really tell the difference. Beautiful.
Yeah.
And there's so much more.
Lechon kawali.
Yes.
Crispy roast pork
Oh my God.
with a side of tomato onion salad.
Oh. You hear that? That tastes like my grandpa's. That's good.
Yeah. Pampanga is the birthplace of sisig. It's pork, the pork face.
Okay.
And a little bit of ear.
Uh-huh.
And we grill it.
Oh.
And then after grilling, we chop it.
That's good.
And we have a lot of soups. We have chicken papaya soup. We have clam papaya soup. We have sinigang. This is called sari-sari.
Ooh, I love this.
Sari-sari, it only means mixture of everything. So
Like halo-halo.
Like halo-halo.
Very comforting.
Desserts, lumpia.
Look at that.
Some taste of Hawaii here. It's the taro.
That's delicious.
Yeah. I think we saved the best for last. Halo-halo. Most of the ingredients here fresh.
This is dangerous. I could just eat this all day.
Thank you.
My goodness, Al, thank you so much for feeding me, and really, you've done an amazing job. You check them out, Pampanga Kitchen here at Woodward Mall. We'll have more up on HiNowDaily.com.
Thank you so much.
Brought to you by Hawaii Gas.
Oh, that looked good.
It was really good, and that's in your neck of the woods.
That's right. I got to make sure I check them out. They're in the food court, right?
Yes, in the food court where the old I Love Country Cafe was before.
Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
super good. You know, their ingredients are really, really fresh, and so you really can tell the difference. Like in the pork and peas, like it's got those fresh peppers in there, so
Yeah.
it pops that flavor like I've never tasted.
Gotta go
in-
gym after you eat that, though, I tell you.
We gotta go gym every day here on High Now. And their lumpia is amazing. It has ube in it with, oh my gosh. Anyway, you guys gotta go check it
All right,
out.
I'm sold. I'm going.
Pampanga Kitchen. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching High Now. Remember, you can catch all of our segments again on HiNowDaily.com.
Yeah, be sure to follow us at High Now Daily on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram and YouTube as well. Make sure you click that subscribe button. Now, next week, we get into the holiday spirit with some cookie decorating, and surprisingly, mine was not that bad. Check out these new kits. You can take them home from Foodline. It was not that bad.
Plus, it's the lobster roll you need to try. I'm taking you to Feast Restaurant in Manoa for a closer look. We'll see you all on Monday morning. Bye now.
Aloha.